Hi, my name is Ashlee Aldridge, and I have a confession. This time last year, I told you that I wanted to be an avid golfer, that I learned that avid golfer does not mean you have to be good, you just have to play a certain amount of rounds of golf within a year. Well, I'm here to confess I actually accomplished that last year. Now, there is one questionable round that I wanted to confess about. So in my effort to achieve my goal, I had a massive plan laid out of how many weekends that I had to play golf and how many rounds of golf per weekend I had to play. And on one particular weekend, we were going to fly up to our house we have up in the Ozarks because we actually live on a golf course there and play 2 rounds that weekend. And I had arranged to have a bunch of women fly in to meet me, and I was going to have them traipse around with me and play golf, 3 foursomes, for the whole weekend so I could get my rounds of golf in. So we decided to get a plane. My husband and I both fly, and we were going to fly this little plane up there because it was the only way I could get up there, couldn't get a flight out. So we get out on the runway, and we go out there to do the run-up. I'm doing the run-up on the plane, and the plane has a huge problem. We cannot fly it. So we go all the way back to the airport, and I'm yelling at the mechanic, you have to get me up in the air, you have to fix the plane, and the mechanic's like, it's not going to hit the ground. So my husband gets me this emergency flight on a carrier with somebody that he knew. So I am now on a mail carrier flying up to our house. Well, I do make it about 2 a.m. And then we have tea off at 8 o'clock. Well, lo and behold, at 8 o'clock, it is like almost thunderstorming, and it is definitely raining, and it looks like it's going to be a terrible day. Somehow, I managed to convince all of these women who had never played golf before to go out and play golf in the rain. Now, this is the confession part. We only actually finished 16 holes before there was so much lightning that we had to stop. So I am counting that round as part of my avidness for 2013, and I just wanted to let you know that because I'll do anything for golf. Oh, did we do another one? Okay. So my name is Ashlee Aldridge, and I have a confession for my team about doing anything for golf. This past year, one of our customers called the call center and was talking to a customer service agent. And that customer service agent had to help a customer who was, this is Friday afternoon, and the customer had flown actually into Austin to attend his son's golf tournament that was starting on Saturday morning. But this father had signed himself up to get all the shafts on his son's clubs replaced, and he had taken that on. Well, here he calls us because he had obviously worked with Golfsmith to do that, and he went to pick the clubs up in our store, and the shafts were not the ones that his son had actually asked for. So this was a huge issue. His son is in a panic. The father is in a panic, thinking he has just ruined his entire relationship with his son forever, and he calls our customer service department to say, hey, how can you help us? So our customer service agent says, no problem, let me call you back. I'll give you a call back within 30 minutes. He gets up, he goes out to the distribution center, he single-handedly works with the DC to find each of the shafts that this particular kid was looking for. Then he talks our production department into, please help us stay and pure these shafts and clubs so that we can get this ready to go for this guy. Well, everybody signs up. The DC pitches in, production pitches in, the call center guys on the phone with the customer, telling them what's going to happen, where are you, and we end up not only getting the kids' clubs done correctly, but also we actually take them over to the dad, so the dad can have them and present them to the kid like it was a complete joke the entire time. The bottom line of the story is we helped this guy play in his tournament, and we saved a relationship with father and son because we do anything for golf. That's all. That's it. That's all I got.